Okay. I can do it.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah Mae Ingberg. I'm a little nervous. I'm not much of a public speaker. I'm one of the people that decided to answer the call when George Floyd cried mama. I'm a mother of black children myself, multiracial children. You know, and really at its core, that's why I'm running for City Council Ward 6.
Okay.
I'm running as a homeless woman. Homeless people too often don't have a voice. We're not treated as citizens. Sometimes we're not even treated as human. And you know, I'm running to give a voice to people who all too often are not heard. I'm running as a Humanity Forward candidate. For those of you who don't know, that's Andrew Yang, yes, the one who knew before we all knew. And Andrew Yang's plan for the police is 912. It's an emergency response system that involves unarmed emergency responders, and I fully support the 912 plan.
Okay. Thanks for coming over and saying something. So, just real quick, when it comes to houseless issues and police, can you just talk about the rocky relationship?
The homeless population has been criminalized for decades for simply existing. That obviously needs to change. Also, as part of my platform, I'm committed to, there's approximately 850 people in hotels right now. That's really hard because no community really claims you as their own. You know, being a mother of any child, whether that child is light-skinned or dark-skinned, is really difficult when you have rogue cops shooting, you know, indiscriminately. I don't feel that my white children are much safer than my black children, because what if my white son is walking with his black friend and Officer Chauvin misses, right? Officer Chauvin that may end up working for another police department yet. Yeah, I just, you know, with the police state the way it is, I really feel that none of us are safe, and people of color are just that much less safe. And, you know, we all need to stand up and demand that our police protect us. And we shouldn't fear the people who are charged with protecting us.
Any last words?
Sarah Mae, Ward 6, vote for me.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Let's go check out this mural up on this wall. Hey, we're gonna videotape this mural. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll get out of here.
Okay, thank you. We see all Black Lives Matter. George Floyd, quote, "He was a gentle giant." George worked right down the street from where we are. If you pan to the right, Conga Latin Bistro, right there on 5th Street, is where George Floyd worked. So George Floyd knew this area quite well. It's right down the street from where the mayor lives. The mayor came out today. That's where everybody is, outside of the mayor's house. The mayor came out. The mayor spoke to the community and said that he does not support the full abolition of the police department when asked. We see a big graffiti piece that says "I can't breathe" on the wood that's stopping the windows from being smashed out. Yep. You want to talk?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, News? How you doing? What's up, y'all? Good night. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Add me on Insta. My name is Wavy Dot in Hand, and I'm 14. And Black Lives Matter.
So you're 14. Is this your family too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have little brothers and little cousins. Okay. What does it feel like to you when you're around police? What do you feel when you are?
I don't know.
around
I
police?
feel like some of them are gonna kill us.
I feel scared.
I feel kind of scared sometimes, but like,
Because they're racist. Because they're racist.
but I think all cops are not like that, you know. But like some cops, when their force gives them power, and that's how it is.
Yeah. So a lot of people are calling for the abolishment of the police, meaning they don't want the police anymore.
we don't
We
need
don't
them.
need them.
Yeah.
We can survive on our own.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I think we can handle ourselves together. And like if something goes down, like other people are gonna help around. You know, we don't need cops for that. You know, that's all I need to say.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else want to say anything? What's your-
How much people are alive?
I don't know how much. Here's a card.
I thought police were.
Yeah, you can look at us.
I
Huh?
thought police were protecting people, but now they're killing people. That's just racism right there.
What does it make you feel like when you are when police are around you?
Makes me feel scared. Like I don't trust them anymore.
I used to trust something, but not anymore.
Yeah.
You used to trust them.
Yes. But not anymore.
Yeah.
Because they killed George Floyd.
Did you watch that video?
Yes.
Like, how do you feel about the video? That's horrible. A horrible video you watched.
It just
What-
makes me like wanna go there like right now and then like now like push off the police like where he was. Yeah, like that. Like what the police did was wrong. Yeah.
You want to say anything to that?
How do the Simpsons know that George Floyd would die?
The Simpsons?
Yeah. No justice, no peace, no racist ass police.
All right. Thank you. Anything else you all want to say? You want to talk? Okay. Thank you all.
They will
Thank you.
choose to be violent.
We heard from you. It's a very sad thing.
I don't
When they're
know
saying
what
that
I've
they
been
fear the
told.
police, they fear that they'll die, they fear that they'll hurt them, and the police are here to supposedly protect and serve. And you got the youth not trusting them at all, and they watch the video. Like that's incredibly sad.
They will choose.
You see, the people are dancing right here, expressing their joy, taking a moment to celebrate in the grief. Mayor Fry's house is right up the street. Looks like rain is coming in. The Unicorn Riot crew is going to go seek shelter in a very few moments. We're going to take the stream down really in the next few minutes. We're going to try to find maybe one last interview and do an outro based on this weather. So you don't have to say your name, you can. We're good, yep. So what did this mean to you? There was probably 5, 10,000, 15,000 people out here expressing almost all the same thing. Defund the Minneapolis Police Department. What does this all mean to you?
I mean, I'm here because I believe that the Minneapolis Police Department needs to be defunded. Like multiple of the things that they talk about in the 8 Can't Wait reform stuff, Minneapolis police have already implemented. We're past the point of reform. The police as an institution was never there to protect and serve all people, black and brown people specifically. You cannot fix a system that is working exactly as it was meant to work. And so for that reason, I believe that we do need to abolish not only the MPD, but police across the nation. But Minneapolis right now, we're at a special point. This is a catalyst. We've started a revolution. And it means a lot to me that so many people came out and so many people are finally starting to understand what Black and brown leaders have been saying for years, that the police is not an institution that serves us. So it just means a lot that so many people came out to support, and we put in a lot of work for this event. Yes, we did. And it feels amazing to have so much support from the community, because that is essentially what we need to live in a police-free world. Is we need strong communities, and that's what the people came out and they showed that. So it's a word, it's a wrap. That's why we're here today.
Yeah,
thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
For sure. Can I ask you a couple more questions real quick?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. You talk about community, and maybe that's the answer I hear from a lot of people as to what the replacement of the police is. Strong community. What is your idea of what happens to alternatively after the police leave?
Well, abolition as a goal is something that it's systemically and strategically defunding the police and rerouting that money into other programs, more social workers, better schools, and those are the things that strengthen our communities, and so that's why.
Yeah. So and so when that happens, are you hopeful that will happen? Are you hopeful that this can happen here in Minneapolis and, like as you said, be the catalyst for the rest of the nation?
Yes, I am. That's why I'm here.
Word. What was maybe the last thing? I'll let you get back to your day. Jacob Fry came out. What was your thoughts about Jacob Fry? He did come out, but then all of a sudden,
What are my thoughts on him? Yeah. Weak, spineless, should have stayed in his house, really. He had nothing to say. And so, really, I mean, yeah. Why did he come out? I don't know.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Yeah. Would you like to? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that he should have come out, because I think it's important in this moment that we don't condone fence sitting. And so we're at a moment where we are at a yes and no. You're either for it or you're not. Yeah. You're either going to be with it or you're going to be actively working against it, and I would rather know where somebody stands so that we can know that they are not an ally and they're actively working against us. To be saying no at this point means that you're actively working against us. So I'm glad he came out, because now we can move forward, now we can tighten up our strategy, and we can continue to really know who's on our side. Yeah.
And then tomorrow there's at 3 p.m. at Powderhorn Park, city council members who are almost have the same power as Jacob Fry as a whole. They're coming to talk about dismantling the police department.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we are in a position to ask anyone who we have elected these same exact questions. And so I think that what I'm hopeful for is that the city council members look at what has just happened here and be prepared to make a decision, because our stance is not going to change, and the way that we're asking this question is not going to change. Yes or no? Yeah.
I still think he's weak and spineless, but you know what? I completely agree with you guys.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Love you. Hey, you want to speak?
First off, I'm so happy to see you finally stop giving people the mic. When I was watching the lives, it was making me so anxious watching everyone take the mic. But yeah, shout out to you. Thank you.
Hey, you want to speak at all?
I'm DJ Yasmina, and I just played this march, so you know.
How do people find your stuff?
You can find me on Instagram at YasminaXO, YasMeenahXO. Also, I'm on Black Visions Collective's page. And yeah, like my page on Facebook, DJ Yasmina.
Thank you.
Hey, Somalia, Hanalato, Black Lives Matter.
All right. Thank you. Y'all good?
I have y'all.
Yeah. Good to see you again. I know you got watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something real quick.
Okay.
I'll move with you.
Okay.
Are you always looking for people to?
How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Hold on.
We're doing good.
I'm still live.
Did I see you dancing before? Yeah, I thought so. I got you.
Again, thank you all for joining. This is Nico from Unicorn Riot. We're here on Hennepin and 4th in front of the mayor's house right behind us. There was a banner drop that said defund the Minneapolis police and fund the community, fund Black lives. So essentially